the WIC. A listener sent me a copy of the Minnesota shopping guide. Another person sent me the Arkansas shopping guide. I've gotten several from around the country now. You can stop sending them. Thank you. We had this is Mark Twain said a lie can get halfway around the world before the truth gets its boots on. A woman called our program yesterday and said that she had seen. She implied I assumed, I can't say she applied, but I assumed that she worked as a cashier in a store because she said she saw it all day, every day, constantly, or words to that effect, seen people using WIC funds, women, infant, and children funds. This is the program for very poor and at-risk women and infants and children. That provides food for them, and this program is in suspension right now as part of the government shutdown ordered by John Boehner when he refused to hold a vote on the floor of the House of Representatives on whether or not to fund the government. And she said, oh, these people are buying candy, they're buying junk food, they're buying energy drinks, they're buying soda pop. And I really didn't know how to respond. I've never been on WIC, and I don't know the details of WIC, and I should have known the details of WIC, and I apologize to you all for letting her go on and on like that and not having a rebuttal. But here's the good thing about what happens when people call into a program like this and spout things that are wrong. And I don't know if she was intentionally speaking wrongly or if it was just a mistake, because in a lot of states, if you're using WIC money, you can buy all kinds of stuff. Let's say you've got $20 worth of WIC money and you buy $40 worth of food. If you buy, candy and soda pop, when you get to the cash register, the cash registers are smart now. They know what the barcodes are reading, and the cash register will throw the candy and the soda pop into the part that you pay for with your cash, and it will throw the actual food into the part that you pay for with your WIC funds. Same thing with SNAP. So, for example, in the Minnesota food, they got fresh fruits and vegetables, what you can buy. They give a list of them. Fresh fruit is allowed. What is not allowed? Items from the, say what? Oh, I'm sorry. What is not allowed is items from the salad bar, party trays, fruit baskets, decorative fruits and vegetables, no dried fruit, no nuts, including peanuts, fruit, nut mixtures. Frozen food, fruit. Certain types are allowed. Organic is allowed. Not allowed, nothing with sugar, nothing with artificial sweeteners like Splenda, no other ingredients. It has to be pure fruit, period. Same thing with the canned fruit. Nothing, you cannot buy any canned fruit that has added sugar or anything like that. It must be 100% fruit. You get to the vegetables, it's the same thing. You can only buy pure vegetables. Whether they're fresh, frozen, or canned, they have to be pure. They can't have anything added to them. 100% juice. It has to be literally 100% juice. And they give they list the different brands and things that are 100% juice. And then not allowed, no fruit juice blends, no juice cocktails, no fresh squeezed juices, no juices other than the flavor varieties listed, no diet juices, no juices with artificial sweeteners, and so obviously no soda pop, right? And then grains, they cover tortillas and bread, whole wheat bread, things like that, not allowed. No frozen bread dough, no take and bake products, no wraps or flatbreads or pita breads. I mean, it goes on and on. I go through this whole thing, but basically, the only things you're allowed to buy with WIC money are things that those of us on the extreme end of the health food movement, like Louise and I, who've been vegan, vegetarian, bounced back and forth between the two for all the 4 decades we've been married, and would eat. It's like, I mean, there's even things that I eat that I can't buy on WIC. You can't buy jams and jellies. You can't, you just can't do it. So the WIC program is like, really, seriously, this is for people at risk, and it's going to be 100% good nutrition, period, end of sentence, full stop. So that's why it's, I guess in a fun and funky kind of way, it's a good thing that somebody calls up the program and blows out some disinformation, because we've gotten, 5, 6 calls on this thing. I've gotten emails. We've got people in the chat room. We've got people posting over on our blogs, posting on our message boards. And I got it, and I got to rant about it and spent a whole lot more time correcting the record than the original person who was complaining about basically, welfare moms and Cadillac moms, or Cadillac welfare ladies, the Ronald Reagan's story that turned out to be a lie. There was no woman driving a Cadillac with a bunch of different, welfare accounts. The New York Times spent years looking for her. They never found her. Reagan just made her up.